Welcome back to Let's Play the Terminator, a story that Harlan Ellison claims he came up with. Immediately in Stage 3 you see some new enemies, these Terminators that have Gatling gun turrets. Luckily the Gatling guns fly right over your heads as you just saw, so they're not that hard, but there's some dickish enemy placement with them that will pose a threat later. And another new enemy that's really a pain in the butt is these mini hunter-killers that basically are best to avoid because they just kind of try to fly right into you. You can destroy those that are at ground level, but with these I would suggest just ducking under them. Now as soon as you get up on this elevator here, you want to go immediately to the left because one comes down in the center, and then usually another one comes down on the left there, but this time it didn't. So usually up here where it looks like there's a dead end, there's some health and grenades and stuff. So it's good to explore around these parts. So how's everybody doing? It's getting cold out, although it's where I am. Temperature's been wildly fluctuating. It was up to 80 at the beginning of the weekend, the last weekend, but I basically just felt like doing nothing but sitting inside and playing video games. I'm kind of like Madosuke, except my dreams aren't nearly as boring. Oh yeah, I went there. Oh shit, a Terminator dog? Somebody's been hanging around with Frank Miller. Alright. I don't know why these male model Terminators keep attacking me. They're clearly not posing much of a threat. Now, this burning ring of fire here, when it glows white like that, it can hurt you. So just wait till it stops doing that and then jump through. I don't know, they must think this is the energy zone of Contra, but come on, this isn't Contra. Contra's a much better game. But this game's alright. I got Kevlar here, so it gives me free reign to kind of rush, get the yayo, or get the health packs, as it were. I gotta say, after watching an LPer by the name of Nerp play Grand Theft Auto 3, I never want to hear rush, get the yayo, or push it to the limit ever again. And I also don't feel like I need to play Grand Theft Auto 3, but I will say that I am planning to pick up Saints Row the 3rd, probably for PS3 if it goes on sale. Well, maybe for PC, I don't know. I'm not one of those cool Xbox people, but that's alright. Not as many cool graphical effects in this stage because it's not as much layers of background to scroll by. It's just some crap in the back. But you can see like a little HK hangar back there. That's kind of cool. I hate this ladder here because I always try to jump over that Terminator, and then he, basically, I clip through the floor and get back up there and give them free reign to shoot at me. And then, you know, there's one down the stairs here, so it's not a good place to avoid guys. So you kind of gotta decide whether you're just gonna tank the hits or try and fling out some grenades really quick and, you know, put an end to their shit. But if you just look around in this game, there's all kinds of pickups and stuff, and I'm gonna need a health pickup right about freaking now. Luckily there's one. So just get up here and take care of him. Good job. Go Kyle. Way to use that old telekinesis. And they're building the Silver Surfer in the background here. I was dangerously close to let that thing get to me, because it, you know, as you remember, treads of those things touch you, it's instant death. I'm actually not playing that well right now, but, you know, that's alright. I'm going to apologize in advance that this level's going to be pretty short, because I'm trying to do 2 stages of video, and it's working out pretty well, I mean, given the structure of this game. But I also don't like to do anything under 15 minutes. The last video was like 12 minutes or something, but maybe I'll throw a little something extra your way, just because I like you so much. Then another one up. We're coming up on the end of the stage now, and you could just go ahead and fight the boss, or you could do what I'm about to do here. It's like, see these tiles? You can actually jump on those, and he will shoot those out, and we can get a better gun. Yeah, so now we're really playing with power. Let's see, and you can jump over here and get the health, but I'm at full health already. And there's a creepy ice cream truck or music box or something there. I don't know what that's all about. Also, yeah, if that ray hits you, it takes off like half your life. So don't do what I just did there and get hit by that. That's dumb. I've also decided to cut out the gaps created by the loading times for the FMVs, so I hope nobody really minds. Now, in this stage, a lot like the last stage, we got some more enemies. We got these turrets here, and we've got Phil Collins in the Air Tonight playing. And then those that green box I just shot, those are alarms, and they'll go off and they'll be annoying and you can shoot them, but I don't know that they really do anything. Because I usually just destroy them as soon as I get there, so I don't know if you, like, let them run, that they send out more enemies or something. I don't know, it's just bizarre. It's about as pointless as the stealth stage of Hardcore Uprising in that you don't really need to be stealthy at all unless you want to do it to brag to your friends and get all the pussy. Because you can really just go through that part with guns blazing, but you know, you can also be Living After Midnight or The Painkiller, or any other Judas Priest song I missed. And while I would like to be heading up to the highway, there are no driving parts in this game, which is a good or a bad thing, depending on what kind of gamer you are. And taking out more of these Terminator dogs, that is just really... You know, I appreciate that they tried to go for the enemy variety, because, I mean, as far as canon goes, at least the canon of the first Terminator movie, there's only about 3 things. So that sound was an alarm over there on that side of the screen, so we took that out. And here's a hidden one up that I really didn't even know about until right now. So see, we're learning new things every day. You can just call me your Terminator strategy guide, or if you prefer, you can just watch this and not play it and not need a strategy guide, because isn't that the point of LPs? I play the game so you don't have to. Now, remember I talked about dickish enemy placement with the turret guys? Well, this is what I meant on the elevators. Because, you know, once you hit down, the elevator goes into downward motion, so... But here it's not so bad. It gets a little worse later on in the stage. So I got this big bad Mamma Jamma gun, which I wish I hadn't said that, and but if I had not picked that up prior to the boss of the last stage, you would have just found it anyway in this stage. But since I've already gotten it, it's no longer there, so it's not like you can stack that again. Now, if I can get this jump right here, I can grab more grenades. Awesome. Not that I'll really need them at this stage of the game, but if we jump down here into this pipe organ, we can find a Kevlar vest. But how do we get back up? Well, you know, we gotta... It's the future, so we gotta travel in tubes and use that tube technology. This part's a little chaotic, but since we got the Kevlar, we can just kind of tank through it. And once again, use the tube. As the music gets suitably epic with the synth. Oh, and the Kevlar just wore off, so I don't know if I should really waste my time shooting that turret, but I will take out this guy and this alarm that, again, only serves to be annoying. It's like when the smoke alarm goes off for no reason, and you try to shut it off, but then the insurance guy comes and sees that it's disconnected, and so he assesses you as a fire risk, etc., etc. Anyway, if I go up this tube right here, I can grab a 1-up, so that's fantastic, and I can also get hit in the face, but that's not... Oh, shit. Oh, kudos to you with your dickish enemy placement. Again, riding on these elevators, there's really no good way to dodge these guys, and I didn't need to kill that, but, yeah, there's health right there, so it doesn't matter. Because here we are, we're too late to stop the Terminator from going back in time, completely nude, and, oh, shit, what the hell? It's Time Cop! This guy isn't too hard, just keep moving, he'll teleport around. When he gets done teleporting, just fill him full of lead, but remember, if he touches you, it takes off life, so don't let that happen. The only tricky thing is that he can get to a point where, you'll start firing on him, but he'll teleport before the bullets reach you, because as you can see, they don't travel that fast. He's actually taking longer to kill than he usually does, but there, we did it. And we can go into the time warp again, or for the first time, and whatever, we're done. We're going back to the past. But you know what? I want to take a minute to ruminate on something. It's like, what exactly technology, as far as the movie's canon, was that teleporting boss we just fought based on? Because he was clearly a Terminator, but he was also using guns and he was fully outfitted. And so if it's time travel based, well, if you'll remember what Kyle said at the police station, nothing dead goes through. It's something about the field generated by living tissue. So yeah, I don't know, whatever. He just it was magic, bitches. They ain't gotta explain shit. That does it for this part of Let's Play Terminator Sega CD. We get to see Michael Bihn's ass as he steals a cop car and loads up on guns, as Clarence Boddicker would put it, but that's a different movie, so I'll see you later. Okay, I promised I'd do something a little extra, so let's just load up my Terminator ROM here. Hey, wait a minute, this isn't... Oh god, this is Terminator on the Genesis. That fucking game that plagued my childhood. Alright, yeah, so this is an LP within an LP. Inception. Alright, so immediately you'll notice Kyle has a smaller sprite. He's still kind of well animated, but he jumps like a moron. So, basically we wait for some bombs to spawn here. And if we wait around long enough, the bombs will respawn. It's like Metal Gear. You don't have a gun starting out. Instead, you've got these grenades, which kind of look like old school bombs, really, in the sprite that he actually throws, even though they sort of look like grenades in the sprite on your counter up there. But, not like pineapple grenades, as they look in the Sega CD version. Anyway, we're immediately hounded by this HK tank that takes 9 million hits to kill. Because he keeps shooting the grenades down. But you know what? I will say that the music isn't that bad, but almost immediately later we're assaulted by this HK jet, which spits parachute bombs out of its mouth. I mean, look at this thing. It looks like... Is it a Crow-T robot? What the fuck, man? Oh, lordy. Oh, okay, so he goes down with considerably less of a fight, but immediately another one respawns. But I don't care. I'm gonna go down a ladder at an alarming rate, and I've taken a lot of damage. So, here's some Terminators, and if you lay a bomb to destroy that wall, they all go flying away, but after that, killing them is a huge pain in the ass. Don't think you can just lay a bomb either, because they'll shoot that shit away, so basically you just gotta hope that one of these acetylene tanks spawns and refills your health, because you're just sitting here doing this forever. They're not easy to hit either with the grenades. You basically have to duck and make yourself a sitting duck. Alright, so how many more of these mulleted assholes? They look like Richard Dean Anderson. Let's just keep on, Kyle, with your sleeveless vest. Fucking throw grenades at those Terminators that have what look like flamethrowers on their backs, but they're really just firing single shots at a time. Dude, you fucking shot my bomb, son of a bitch. Alright, let's go. Let's jump like an idiot, like you're trying to squeeze a turd out in midair. Let's grab more bombs, even though not gonna do us much good. Oh my god. This game. Can you imagine being a kid and getting this, and this was your whole weekend? So, here's this really weird looking tank. It's got some weird Hornet Stinger design. But you really want to come over here, because finally we get a fucking gun, and then all these Terminators suddenly become a joke. I mean, they just go down instantly. Now, you still can't move and shoot, so I guess you're like Metal Gear Solid 1 here. Even though you could move and shoot in that game by holding L1 and square and tapping X at the same time or some shit, I don't know. It's basically like putting in a cheat code. And even then, it's hard to hit anything. So now that the level is easy peasy, I'll show you why I couldn't figure out the game. Well, the first thing is, I didn't know that you could go down there and get that machine gun, so I think I kept dying to that stupid tank. But the other thing is, right there where it says level 1, that's the way to the surface, and so I would just go to the surface thinking that was the way out. But no, you gotta go over here by this container of Tang or something and set a bomb. And so now we gotta have an escape sequence. I don't know why that Terminator just clipped through the terrain there, but, you know, is really worth questioning in this game. Oh, I don't know if 45 seconds is gonna be enough time. Oh, there's the ladder. Nope, there's a fucking HK. Oh, and that's it. That's level 1. That's right. We've just finished a 4th of the Terminator on the Genesis. Oh man. Oh, naked guy. Okay. Well, what kind of other fun times await? You'll just have to wait until I feel like doing another video. So, I'll see you next time for episode 3 of this dual LP. I gotta find Sarah Connor, I'll stalk her on Facebook.